Good morning, everyone. My association with Beauvoir goes back about, well, I've been a member of Sons of Confederate Veterans, active member 46 years, so you could say 46 years. But the honor came later in 1980 when I was elected to the Board of Trustees and then later to the Board of Directors to serve Beauvoir. I did for 36 years, which to say that I ever dreamed I would be doing this is putting it mildly, but it's a great honor for me, in my life. Just, and part of that is due to the Confederate soldiers out here. I love military history. I believe that something was in the air the day I was born. I was born June the 4th of 44, and something wasn't there. D-Day, 2 days later. But I love military history, and to me, the Confederate soldier is the best soldier that America's ever produced. And I say that for many reasons. Probably the main one is they were underfed, ill-clothed, untrained, and they fought like demons. And they were victorious. More major battle wins than the opposition. The war of attrition is what finally told the tale. Also, I have a chronic collector of military relics, and that includes metal detecting for relics. And of course, you have to have permission of landowners. You can't go on state or federal property, but you have to get landowner permission the research. Now, this soldier came from the Vicksburg campaign of 1863, and you had 5 battles in the Vicksburg campaign. You had Fort Gibson, Raymond, Jackson, Champion Hill, Big Black River, and Vicksburg. That's it. So, I had been an artifact collector of Indian artifacts when I was a little boy, walking cotton fields after they were plowed and rained on, finding Indian artifacts, which I liked a lot. Still do it every now and then. I had a person that sold metal detector finally taught me into buying one and showed me where I could go, and that was in 1977. So this soldier was found in December of '79. It's something to do with my son, Rick Jr. Rick, raise your hand. Rick was with me that day. He was 12 years old when he was with me that day. So this battle was a 1-day battle, and we were hunting behind the Confederate line. I found a lot of artifacts in that area, and I got to read it. This is real thick wood, by the way. I mean, I don't know if you've been to Vicksburg, the same type of terrain as Vicksburg, with ravines and hogback ridges everywhere. It's tough territory. I've hunted the area previously and found some pretty good relics, and so it was probably 4 o'clock in the afternoon. I got a reading. I dug down and dug up a cartridge box. So I was left one. The tin insert was there, and the buckle was finial and the Confederate mini ball. And that was a good find. So I exhumed that, and this was about 2 feet deep. And I got another reading. You always check, make sure there's nothing left in the ground. So I got another reading about 1.5 foot from that. And it was a canteen, a Confederate canteen. And again, another good find. So as I was looking for more, I saw something white in the ground, and I thought it was lead oxidizes and don't rust, it turns white. You ever see these mini balls that dug up there white? And I thought that was probably what it was, but it was not. And I'd hit the soldier at the waist, and it was bone. Oh, man. My son had 2 other friends with him that day, and I called them over, We exhumed the remains, and the first thing really to enter my mind, being a member of Sons of Confederate Veterans, was to have that soldier buried here, because all these soldiers were inmates, they called them, at Beauvoir, who lived at Beauvoir, died at Beauvoir, and their wives, some of them. And I thought, to have an unknown, which obviously soldiers then didn't have dog tags or identification, was unknown, and that was the first thing that really entered my mind, was to have him buried here. So at that time, I was just a member of Sons of Confederate Veterans, and I inquired to the division commander and the superintendent of Beauvoir, we called them in those days, and they thought it was a great idea, and it turned out to be a grand day indeed to have the soldier here. Now, we had physicians look at his remains and determine he was about 16 years old, and the wisdom teeth is what they looked at to do that. So he had two more big ceremonies after the burial. We had the dedication of this tomb, and we had the Confederate Medal of Honor bestowed upon him to represent all the unknown. I've been standing in this position here a long time, and it's something that's, if you're a member of the United Daughters of Confederacy, or the Order of the Confederate Rose, or any of these organizations, including the Oddfellows, you know how we feel about our veterans. And I don't know how many are veterans, but I'm a veteran, Vietnam veteran. So I wish to thank really Beauvoir staff, and I will pronounce the formal name, the Independent Order of Oddfellows, tremendously for your contribution to do this observance of the Confederate unknown soldier. Just I can't express words of gratitude high enough to thank y'all for what you do. And I really would like y'all to give them a round of applause, because they really deserve this ceremony called King About. Keats, where's Keats? He hides all the time. Keats does a lot of, there she is way back there. She has her heart and soul in this too, and she always keeps track of me, make sure I'm here. And our reenactors, we couldn't live without our reenactors. They are, I think most of them are SCV members, maybe all of them, but they come down here for fall muster every year, the third weekend in October. Do a great job. It's the biggest event on the property, and I appreciate them and know a lot of them. I have done a little reenacting. I just didn't have time to do it all. But again, to have this ceremony, has anybody got any questions they'd like to ask? I'll try to answer. Just raise your hand. How many have been here before to do this? Okay. I started to do that at the beginning, but all of you done it before, I can sit back down. But I do appreciate y'all being here. And again, in this day and time, as we're witnessing these horrific anti-American things going on, and anti-South, anti-Confederate, this is something we need to do every time we have the chance to honor true heroes in this country. Thank you.